Abusuya mo kwa about over daily update TV. So then I will show you now. Now I will subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and share and comment show my. A year I have no south, east and west. No Obuasi east. 3 seats na a Washington region. NDC legal to my Washington region. So they decided for me decision say they will go after those seats because it was unlawful declaration. Now I don't know omukopie court and a year legal practitioner because the law, the justice, the council, the ordinary assembly so judge and why air because they filed ex parte application earlier just to make sure say injunction up on those a year MPs no said they can carry the substantive a year issue on internal a year NDC legal team no still challenge a year court and say court na a mistake and court also a mistake because we say or file ex parte application no just within on time, but the council and I said the judge has tried to make sure say the ex parte application amantem international you be ransom say mobile lawyers on channel 1 TV and credit my channel 1 TV. God bless you.
Democratic Congress has expressed frustration over what it describes as deliberate attempts by the first respondents to delay proceedings in an ongoing election petition. The NDC argues that the respondents are focusing on procedural technicalities rather than addressing the substantive issues raised in the petition. The first respondents have filed an application urging the court to dismiss the case, citing the petitioner's failure to comply with certain legal requirements. The NDC is seeking an injunction on 3 disputed parliamentary seats, Obuasi East, Ahafo North, and Ahafo Southwest, all in the Ashanti region. Channel 1 News' Ashanti regional correspondent Fatih Aminu Ibrahim has more.
Since January 2025, the NDC has been in court challenging the outcomes of 3 parliamentary races from the 2024 general elections. The party alleges that it was denied victory in Ahafo North, Ahafo Southwest, and Obuasi East constituencies due to what it calls the unlawful declaration of results. But nearly 4 months on, the party says progress has been hindered by what it considers deliberate legal roadblocks. Evans Amankwa, a member of the NDC's legal team, accused the first respondents of intentionally focusing on technical loopholes to derail the case rather than allowing the court to consider the merit of their claims.
It wasn't our doing. We have filed the petition and the ex parte application within time. That is 21 days we have done that. So if the court officials has erred in any way, the inactions of the court officials must not be visited on the petitioners. That would not be fair to them. So let's let the justice prevail.
Meanwhile, the first respondents' legal team holds a different view. Clement Edijemfi, speaking for the respondents, insists that the petition is fundamentally flawed due to significant procedural lapses and must therefore be thrown out.
The law is clear, and it's clear that 18.1, 18.2, 18.3, you have 21 days within which you should file your petition, and then you should file for security of costs. And the counsel for the petitioners failed to comply with the statute.
The case has been adjourned to 28th April 2025. For Channel 1 News, I'm Fatih.
And to those who think that we should heal double track system, and those who think it was only politically necessary because of inadequate infrastructure to support the noble dream of expanding access to secondary education. But the reduced contact hours between learners and teachers cannot be a desirable academic training model. It cannot be. And therefore, we all need to work together in order to reverse it.
So, Education Minister Kasa, PZ for Mamin Chechim Nabrofone Dawson. NDC aban a omo ka so mbe review free SHS. Nye ti krom ha e na mo MPP e ka kire mo say mo mana oma pepele omo so egusu school a enkora na nya krodo so ye de nkrama aduane ma nkora ne di no NPP for ka kire mo say John Mahama ba obetwa free SHS mu and dem no ka say ye nti say SS4 complain aduane boni biem and dem no ka say the NDC government and make sure say enkwara double tracker ebiko green red blue no and the education minister say almost started working towards that yaka say working towards that PZ for my minchirem and this yaban e de nyoma to akwan mu ebi ni saying schools are MPP nkwasiafo den tumensi e-blocks are nana ekufuado ba obi akede Japan mo country edutwi mo ejimi for 8 years omo tumensi bi anka ho no. And the education minister, Harun Idris said, John Mahama said, from Ende, they are working towards eliminating the double track system. Ni say, double track, they are by ni say, not schools na wohono, and Korane doors change schools are mubetinim. Yen NDC are buying John Mahama Tamils, JJ Rawlings, schools almost seen Ghana. Yen never pack of 4, or Koji Sikakoto chamber to kum, yen mekufuado, or corrente jet, Ejaru Rim, and Nimba Umia. Nkwasiasa obesaye ene Kennedy Jimmy omusube Jimmy and the NDC aban say by 2027 ending na double track obotuase meaning almost 38 di hujuma. It you will see say there is this serious change in our infrastructure, education infrastructure, meaning omo be BA schools rim omo be complete schools no because the more you take care of infrastructure accommodating Korano, now we eliminate double track system. Sa green, blue, yellow na no. It was because Educhum, Napo, Ekufuado, Baomia Canada Japomo, Sa MPP Nkwasiafo refused to build more schools. In the NDC for say 2027, not double track no a new hope. But they have started progressively. They are doing it slowly. Almost schools libi. They also BM teachers Bangla they can in the end of 2027 no na a double track in year through on power banway now penkwasiafo we. On power banway na sa enkwasiafo ya they had nothing for you for the past 8 years. MPP fue Jimmy. Into uye sebio oba na wujina PZ. Now say opa oba ye. Now se sebio wasra wo ho na sebio wo de yie ene da wakoma so ene nkwasiantoma na wototo a aban bi aba oba na MPP fo treaty ni se onye nipa ne de nkrama aduane ma no aban na aban de no ene akora bi ne odi nkrama aduane wo school sa also your ba na wo ti PZ wasra wo turu wasra wo nim ema ende krodo so ne nso ben ayew na wo se Kelvin Taylor na wo bedi na tema ene aban bi aba adwene jantra wo kobo a obewo eni eye papa sa akora no aban bia ba ebehwe no send out to PZ na se sebio your friend is saying na nso ben ene edien baba so ayew na se uhu senia o manenko onti manenko sebio jantra na ebia wo bo na ebia wawo beye enan oni kunu amohwe mo a ene aban bia ba se obebie school sirim senia beye a wo mana okogina yi ase ye de fanta baako ene club bia baako e de fa wo se otwen and the audit piece at ye MPP sem no aban bia ba se sa wo ma no obebie school mu na wo manage bia ko ka se nyame nhira ban no na mumu bi mu agimi wedwa obodam meju ensam koso tie de esi ne na de bo wo dia ubebu ahwe TDC eye tema Tema Development Company Limited. Now he diako sinde omo ye press conference. Na diaba de eso che kuri. Me se diaba eso so. Emu adu echen PZ for maya no mudi matem omano. Diaba me se emu adu che PZ for maya no mudi matem omano. Omano se odwan baby. A controversial land sale in Tema Community 24 has raised eyebrows, with the Tema Development Company Limited, TDC, revealing that individuals linked to the Oforiatta family may have been involved. Now, the discovery came after an internal review of TDC's operations, which uncovered significant irregularities, prompting calls for external scrutiny. At a press conference in Tema, TDC Managing Director, Courage Makafui Nunekwe, confirmed that records show land sale to individuals connected to the Oforiata family during the tenure of his predecessor, Alice Abena Oforiata, sparking the need for further investigations. Now, this is a TDC for a press conference, a Tema Development Company. Now, this is say, Nipa na or sa office one, and the Abana Santia, you know. Na sa nipa no, or ye Oforiata hu nipa. Now, this is say, Teman Sasino, or my toning in Afa. Internet TDC for a press conference. Now, would see in Sasia Kesia Bode, Asasi Siwa, as a piece at Niba no. Oforiata, Ebusiania, a dedicate TDC no. Ghana and Sasia, what temano, what toning in Amu Oforiata. Mumianko here a press conference no. Kwasiafu na mojuno mo.
Oforiata. Property name L and Eno Oforiata. Property name L and Eno Oforiata. Property name Daniel Marf Oforiata. Still under property name Nana Poku Oforiata and Dora Oforiata. Still under property Stephen Asamoah Boateng Owusu Efiye Prempe Nana Kwame Oforiata Nana Poku Oforiata and Dora Oforiata Julius Homes Limited and Nana Kwame Oforiata and ESE International Limited.
Thank you very much. Team that has done this exercise alone. That is just a team. That is what is causing probably the panic in some people. Because they know by the time they are done with all the other areas, in Committee 24 alone, in that 24, a small portion called T will discuss it alone. A small portion in Committee 24, this is what we have discovered. You can imagine we are now going to 23. Then we now come to the commercial lands. We now do 25. Name it. We start going to all the other areas. These are facts. Let somebody come and challenge it. It's as simple as that. And what is going to blow your mind is that, look, there are companies here that they have allocated large tracts of landscape, some of them in acres, 20 acres, 30 acres, 4 acres, 5 acres, 6 acres, given to these companies. I was wondering why these companies, for example, one of them, you can read the one there from the Frosty down alone. She's not a worker of TDC. She's one of you. Yeah. So you can read from Frosty, maybe from the one.
These are some of the things that ASU or Ghana, almost person cocaine. They know a lot is happening. Community 24, Oforiata Atans are sitting in a Nebusian and I TDC or Nina Mufuriata. Community 24 pe. Community 24 pe. TDC for air investigations. Where just Community 24, assassin or holding in ano. NPP Tisono, yet the Oforiata Busian in a quarter or the Nina and the Busia 4. NPP from person who's animal way now in church. I'm sorry, and a cocaine. Omunim say no krena mobile behuno. Omun person behu. And anytime I catch him say that 38-year-old boy no, they need to put him in jail. In team for your 38 years, also with jail no. Because there's a lot happening. The NPP as a political party, so you're Ghana and Indian as a NPP, and not without due respect, why do you be yow? And I be count. Because the NPP as a political party, they are They wrecked this nation. They stole from you. And let me tell you, say and there, Omokasa, say, and Omokasa, so Ekufuado legacy. They have not detached themselves from Oforiata or Ekufuado. The party belongs to Ekufuado. It don't say, Saboy, we are some see, quickly, I 38-year-old boy, also, or Koba Umia, I go catch about Umia, or Ekufuado, because the party belongs to Ekufuado. The NPP, as we speak, 24 lands, and Sasinkwa over 24 lands, Nina, and the NPP, Nina Mufuriata. Nippon or occupy and the Omayu. And don't be deceived, say. The NPP as a political party, they have nothing to do with Oforiata, nothing to do with Ekufuado. No. That is why still Ekufuado is in Ghana. Because he still has the property. Property ni ene dia, oni Oforiata mo dia. And the NPP still belongs to Oforiata, Ekufuado. No matter what they do, they will decide. Sikebia NPP be using no, Ekufuado ni Oforiata mo ne pompi gum gabi mo. And you don't say, party no, anything as a utie afenyo makina. They be also Ekufuado's legacy. Because they know, say right now as we speak, the party still belongs to Ekufuado. They all know, say party near friend MPP no, Ekufuado modia. Into whatever you see in the front, Ekufuado, they will decide. And they still want to bring their person to lead the party. Because NPP ne siwono asante for efri omunsem enyo two for dia biem oni shares wom. The Ashanti people in the NPP omuton party no, they sold the party on a silver platter because they refuse to think. Na sebio adwene also omodwene ehun se party no and also obo ho ban no omo di sikechi. Ose chairman supposed to go di sikechi. NPP for go di sikechi. They left the party and these achim criminals, they took the party. It belongs to Ekufuado. It will be unconvinced. Memo be dadao. Say NPP no. What has changed in the NPP? Nothing. Nothing has changed in the NPP. And the TDC, Community 24, and SAS TDC inside 24, Nina Oforiata dia. Oma dia man free. Yen nyina asase o yete ya ne tam Akran sasema se John kwase abenyo wuye yete Ghana o na Ekufuado yere Rebecca Ekufuado edi enim ewia yen sase on se John edi Ekufuado. They sold the lands to themselves. They didn't pay a dime. Today you see what you are discovering, and they don't want this to make the news. They don't want to talk about this. They don't want Ghana to know the damage. Sadia chini chini pana now what TDC office and the MPP. What they will come and say, they say, yes, we the minority pigs, we stand together. They are intimidated. They are thieves. And you see, every single time, say the government start to say or go after them, they hide under, they are intimidating us. They want to be, they are thieves, they are criminals. Afenyomakin himself, he needs to go to jail. Afenyomakin. And I have heard, and I'm going to put this out. The Attorney General, Matisa Wadan Fone Dubik Mahama. If he's your friend, put your friendship aside and do your job. Mr. Ayeni, I have heard that Dubik Mahama, that criminal, that thief, and they may also join Newz or multimedia, they want to clean Dubik Mahama. Dubik Mahama, Krobian Kosi, Budukuno. See the damage that boy has caused Ghanaians. And join Newz Yeshua na wakofa Dubik Mahama betena so ombeka ECG nsem. Broni bain ene bema Dubik Mahama sa betena TV so abe discuss ECG nsem. Afenyomakin needs to go to jail. Dubik Mahama needs to go to jail. But you see, they use the media. They use the media to rebrand armed robbers, criminals, thieves who steal from you. Because Dubik Mahama no Nam Ghana no, why is he walking? And I'm asking the Attorney General because I've heard that Dubik Mahama is your friend. That is why you are not giving that issue attention. You need to give it attention, or else me and you, one go lose them a job. I'm telling you, Attorney General. That is what I have heard, and I pray it is not true. Because when I get evidence that is the reason why that Dubik Mahama's case, the ECG case, is not being given that attention, then you will not like me. Because I will not sit there and let some people feel, say, Omabo Ghana bro, they can walk. No. That is what I've heard. I'm about to investigate. And when I get to the bottom of it and know, said Dubik Mahama wa down funti, and in the case now, the Attorney General's office wants to pretend they've not heard it. Then Attorney General, with all due respect, I respect you a lot. Then you, Attorney General, sat here and told Ghanaians, you are the right person for this job. But I'm telling you, if Dubik Mahama is your friend, then it's better you quit as an Attorney General, because that fool needs to go to jail. That fool needs to be prosecuted. He sat on TV and blew himself up. Dubik Mahama, this same criminal, this thief.
Why did you merge the estate department with the procurement department?
Fantastic question. Again, if the committee had gotten in touch with the company secretary, because as managing director, I can't just get up and merge directorates. No. You need the consent and the concurrence of the board.
So the
You understand?
The board approved that decision.
Definitely.
A few moments later.
Were approved by the board at the time.
Have I said that? You see, stop putting words in my mouth. Stop dragging me. No, I didn't say that on this show. No. Don't put words in my mouth. I said, I am not responding to this. I said
let's not do this.
I said the procurement manual of every year is approved by the board.
I said to you, I asked specific questions, for instance, about the decision to merge the procurement unit, and the estate unit. You said that was approved by the board.
I said, if they had gone for the board minutes, they would have seen what constituted and led to that decision.
So it was approved by the board.
You are saying it because I said I am not going to address anything. Yes.
Merge the estate department with the procurement department.
Fantastic question. Again, if the committee had gotten in touch with the company secretary, because as managing director, I can't just get up and merge directorates. No. You need the consent and the concurrence of the board.
So the
You understand?
The board approved that decision.
Definitely.
A few moments later.
Were approved by the board at the time.
Have I said that? You see, stop putting words in my mouth. Stop dragging me. No, I didn't say that on this show. No.
Because we are looking at positive numbers. Intimacy demonstration I'm pesa mokono. Mongo ehia papa. Well, person ye galamsey demonstration ehia. Me pesa mo ye 2 weeks continuous mundi di bokote don da so. Dindirain. Galamsey de beko. Share. Intibo person demonstration biya kwanda. Nanya ana mwam ko first excavators de baye nanya na frimpon bo attende the report baye say ketijemfu a samia wuku Lord Komi ekufuado Gabi kweku bako nanya iti mobeko demo nanya iti obia stop obi ha ehia sane de chichire man aban de starting the juma oya ne kakra iti wa wo feel say aban ko slow you have all the right to demonstrate mama Ghana police and stop obi a Ghana every demonstration is good. So there's no problem here. But Yebusa say, sir, positive numbers here, ye win. Positive numbers here, ye win. 84 years, because Ghana politics here, so I don't know where you fit in Ghana politics, MPP for. I don't really know where you guys fit. Because Ghana politics is not chieftaincy. Saying Ghana politics, then we can give the NPP some room. Because we know that what you people are good at, what the NPP is good at is ahinsam. Yanko bo hiniwei, yanko chwa hiniwei ti, yaniwe nkoko, we di oni power so be we, ene na mo ya ade. Yanko for sunsi o hine wa ha, yanko di o hiniwe atem, yanko kasa we di osa chen ye hine, o hiniwe di osa, we di ene na mo ya ade, but sesi ane ye chichire man, yen si hine. Sanka ye be si hine dia, anka MPP no, anka more chance to come in. But as we speak, we are building. This is governance. This is not chieftaincy. There's a line between governance and chieftaincy. And the NDC understand governance. But the MPP is more in depth with a chieftaincy. And Ghana is not ready for a government that, for a party that will have its priority. A chieftaincy. No. Anytime people say, where do you people fit? We don't have any space for you. 42 years. This party, you will never come back to power. Look at this. And the NDC government accounts them straightforward. John Mahama NDC say, government dissolves National Cathedral Secretariat. National Cathedral Secretariat na amount for daso area sikano abine guno investigations eba be start. Inti yaya den inti sanya wo nyina yehu no yenja ne yemetoma MPP. Ayeso vo eni eso vo galam say be ni fra bibi e concurrent. Yeye we ni eye we. Inti sanya ma pa we nyina yehu no yati krom ha mamatam over $57 million edi in the name of cathedral. Yes, you rain fee 4 years, you rain fee. Na ya mamon samra. Na mo people for me you say Jimiana. This is what we call governance. What the people voted for is what the government is doing. You people don't understand governance. You understand chieftaincy. Ahiniye. And intina, when your opportunity to rule or to govern, you are more into ahinsam than thinking about the plight of the people. But part, I will say, yedi kosia himfie, ni yedi diasem. So the NDC government today, as we speak, 92 days, they have dissolved the National Cathedral Secretariat. Yoguno. Now investigations eba be started. Wa udi sikebiano yebehu. Aban papa niye. This is Abai Papa. John Mahama, San National Cathedral, just build children's hospital, just any children's hospital, build something with it. Adebia, Ebema Ghana for Nina Faso, we did not bargain for any cathedral. When you're trying to governance, there are people who are leading, because Ghana knew Niminyansano, or to a bar, on for tribe and to the trim, on for a hinie and to the trim, or the governance, or my